Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 603, and we are live in Southwest Florida in my beautiful tropical backyard. It has been raining all morning. Maybe you'll get to hear some of the thunder or maybe some of the rain on the leaves. I cannot see this morning. I've been crocheting on my tunic, and I always wear my glasses to crochet in low light like this, but once I wear them, then my eyes are weaker for doing other things. So I'm going to have to wear them to read the comments. Hi, Jill and Becky and Naomi. Thanks for joining live. Happy Monday, everybody. Hi, Jackie and Jill, or Lisa and Rita and Judy. Good morning. Hi, Thea. So I haven't really made that much progress on my sleeve here, but just keeping at it. Hi, Christine and Barbara. I meant to work on it yesterday, but I got busy doing other things, so I was hoping that I was going to wind yarn for orders and work on this sleeve, but it turns out I was ended up taking all my attention to just wind yarn. Hi, Kathy and Constance and Martina and Judy. Thanks, Martina. This is the Summer Lovin' Vest made in Be So Fine yarn. You can find the pattern and charts on my website, and I do not have a video tutorial for it yet, but it will be coming soon. Hi, Julie. Good morning. We've got several different kinds of birds here this morning. Hi, Trina and Carrie, Joyce. Oh no, Judy has no sound. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know, Christine, lots of people are excited about the video for this one too. I did release a bunch of videos over the weekend. We did a video for the knit lace pattern that's in the Gemma cowl and in the Mandy pullover. I think there is a video for the Fine Jillian shrug. I could be wrong. And I also released a 3-part video series for the Trixie pullover sweater. So that was broken down into 3 separate videos. So the first one shows you how to do the top-down raglan. The second one shows you how to separate for body and sleeves. And then the third one shows you how to come back and begin the sleeves in those openings. Yeah, I thought there was one, Jill. I thought I'd done that one because it's not on my current list of videos to make, so I figured it was already done. I try to stay organized. So on the short list of top priority videos to make, Summer Lovin' is near the top of that list, along with several other new videos like the patterns like the Paloma pullover. Hello, Adela from Acapulco, Mexico. I've been to Acapulco once. It was absolutely beautiful. I stayed at a hotel that had an incredibly huge pool. Thanks, Jill. I try. Hi, Val. Good morning. Becker's being silly on his kitty condo. Hi, Lily. Good morning. Well, since I've got my glasses on, I may as well try to crochet a little bit while we talk. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. Was anybody crafty this weekend? What's everybody working on? Hi, Patch. Hi, Kim. Good morning. I'm excited to finish this top so that I can show you some variations on the Thalia dress. Trina worked on her garden. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to give you a gardening update too. I finally had the courage to trim my basil plant, and in doing so, I had an enormous amount of basil and was able to make a big batch of pesto. And I have to tell you, I was giggling on the inside so much during the whole process because the amount of basil that I got for free would have been really expensive at the grocery store. I mean, you remember how tall the plant was? I cut the plant to about this high, so this much is what I was able to cut. And so I made pesto and I made bruschetta. Bruschetta is making like a chopped salsa out of tomatoes, onions, garlic, a little bit of vinegar, and and basil. So I made some of that, and then I made some pesto, and then I baked homemade bread. And Saturday night we took the bread slices and put pesto and bruschetta on them and threw them in the oven. Oh my goodness. It was amazing. And Marlon said it was my best batch of pesto ever, and that could have just been because he was hungry, but to me, it was the most special batch of pesto I have ever made, because I made it with basil from my garden. It was so exciting. I can't even tell you how empowering that was, and to know how much money I saved, because basil can be really expensive at the grocery store. You get this tiny little amount for $3 or $4, and I got this amount, and what the cost was watering it and taking care of it every day. And oh, just amazing. So anyway, it's now 2 days later, and I'm still watering it like normal, and it looks just fine. So you want to see it? Oh, I did too much exercise over the weekend and I can barely move. So all my plants are really looking good, actually. We've got the collard greens and lemon tree on the bottom. We've got the tomato plants are really looking better. We've got ivy here. Oh, I know what else I wanted to show you. Look at this. Remember the mandevilla plant? Look at how many vines are growing up my trellis now. And it's time to even add a third component of the trellis. Remember, this is like that Lego set of trellis that I bought on Amazon. So I actually need to add the third piece. Isn't that amazing? So every day, and maybe not every day, every couple days I come through and I look to see if there's a new vine that needs to get pulled up. So there have been some new pieces that shoot off, and I just keep putting them up the trellis, and now I've got a reason to add a third piece. That is incredible. The mint is looking absolutely fantastic. I probably need to replant this one so it can get bigger. The onions are looking kind of weird. I think I might do them in water next time. But here's my basil that I cut down. Remember how huge the basil was? So I've cut it down and continue to water it. And as you can see, it looks very healthy. So thank you to everybody who gave me their tips on how to trim the basil. It worked out fabulous. It looks like it's going to grow right back. And from what I've heard from everybody, it's going to grow back thicker even. Oh, my new shoot on the orchid. So when I bought this plant, it had 2 orchids on it. It's grown a third one and now has flowers on the third one too. That is pretty awesome. Great. All right, my peppers are still not thriving. My fern is definitely thriving, and so is my spider plant. So there's my little plant update. Everything's looking amazing. Still need something that smells florally back here, but I'm in no rush, and probably need to figure out something else food-wise, but very excited about my basil. I have never had success with basil my entire life, but for some reason in this chapter of my life, I'm developing a green thumb, and I'm enjoying taking care of my plants. Christine, yes, well, when I have too much basil, I will definitely freeze it. Definitely. I have not had that problem yet. That will be a good problem to have, though. Thank you. Hi, Naomi and Mariana. Hello, Sandy. Good morning, Grace. Do I feed my orchids? Barbara wants to know. I water them. That's it. But I live in a climate that is very, Rachel wants to know if I have any tutorials on pot plant holders. I have a beautiful crochet plant hanger pattern and video. Yes, I know that, Patch. I know that my tomatoes need to be separated as well. Yes, I have definitely some work to do out here, and I need to separate into more pots, get more potting soil. Potting soil has had a shortage at the store. I've had Marlon looking for it, can't find it on Amazon, and can't find it in the stores right now. Yes, infusing oil with basil is a great idea, definitely. I think the plants do know I love them. I think you're right, Lorraine. It's very, very exciting to me. Thank you, Grace. I feel like I'm wearing my glasses more than I ever did before. I wear them, I have to wear them for crocheting and knitting right now. I have to wear them for reading packing slips and shipping. I have to wear them for most reading on my computer, but they are just reading glasses. I don't need them to look far ahead, but because I used them for crocheting this morning right before we started the podcast, my eyes just can't focus on the comments, so I'll need to leave them on. But I found this really cute set of glasses on Amazon where I got a clear frames. These are tinted slightly blue, and then there's a tortoiseshell print, a black, and another color. And I got a 5-pack of them for like, I don't know, not very much money, and I popped them in my Amazon shop. So if anybody else likes these frames, I am most excited about the clear and the light blue. So if you like them, you can find them in my Amazon shop. I think Judy posted a link to one of the plant pot holder crochet patterns, so thank you for that. If anybody, whoever was looking for that, Judy posted a link in the chat. Thanks, Lisa. Yes, I trimmed my herbs with scissors too, Lydia. Yes, these are reading glasses. I'm needing them to, I only need them to read the comments right now. The comments are just a little too blurry without glasses this morning. One of the things that I find those when I'm extra tired, my eyes, I need glasses, and I worked an awful lot this weekend. I had an emotionally draining weekend and a physically draining weekend, and it was a little tough to wake up this morning. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. We all have those days, and today was one of them for me, so I think my eyes just would prefer to be still sleeping. I don't know, ever since surgery I've noticed it. Do you remember right after my surgery, my eyes started needing some help here and there. And so I don't know if it's from a level of fatigue, I don't know, but they help me. Thanks, Judy. Judy just posted a link to these reading glasses. They're so cute. I do need a me day, Naomi. Yes, Grace, my hormones have changed. That's part of it. I've gained 20 pounds and I need reading glasses, so yay! Would certainly like to figure this out, but you know, in the meantime, just keep on trucking. Does anybody have any questions? Listen to those birds, they're so cute. I don't know why, but, well, I do know why. What's the pattern for what I'm wearing? The Summer Love and Best. That's okay, Joyce, if you missed the premiere of the Trixie videos. They're all up and you can still watch all of them. And you can watch them more than once if you need help. Yes, Grace, that's what I was going to say. Because the birds are so beautiful and there's a variety of birds in here, it feels magical to me when I come outside and listen to the birds. I was barbecuing last night and sat outside in the backyard and was just marveling that I felt like I was in surround sound of different birds singing. And I don't know, it almost brings tears to my eyes sometimes. I can't believe how beautiful it is. Am I overreacting, or do you guys feel the same way? These birds are special, right? I don't know. I've never had so many birds in my backyard ever. I just think it's really special. Thanks, Judy. Judy posted a link to the pattern for the vest that I'm wearing. What kind of crochet hooks am I using? I am using my own Kristin Omdahl crochet hooks. They have a bamboo ergonomic handle, and they come in a really beautiful set on my website. They come with 11 sizes, including a tape measure and a container of rainbow colored split ring stitch markers, a pair of really sharp scissors, a yarn needle, and a needle threader. And that needle threader works for not only yarn and yarn needles, but it also works for thread and sewing needles too. There's 2 hooks, one big and one little. So there's a lot of really wonderful tools in the kit, and all of those tools plus the 11 sizes of crochet hooks with the bamboo handles, the whole kit is $19.99. Oh, I have a funny story about hummingbirds, Martina. So when we moved here, when last year, December 1st, we moved here. So we've been here a year and a half now. Shortly after we moved here, we saw hummingbirds in that back bougainvillea tree in the corner, and we were so excited. So I immediately thought more is better, just something my dad would have done, and I bought those hooks. See that thing in back there? See that hook that will hold something? You put it in the ground and you can hang something on it. Well, I bought that hook and then bought a hummingbird feeder on Amazon, got it here, and it scared the hummingbirds off, and we've never seen them since. So why I didn't just let the hummingbirds enjoy the trees? Why did I have to mess it up? So we saw hummingbirds for a total of 1 week, over a year and a half. They've never come back. And it's such a bummer because it was the first time I'd ever seen so many of them, and they looked like little fairies out there. They looked almost supernatural because they were so little, so bright neon green, and just moved like, I don't know. Anyway, we sucked all of the fun out of that. There's one out there now at the corner. There's one here right now. Maybe you mean somewhere else. But yeah, so we've never seen them since. I saw a squirrel here yesterday. I hadn't seen a squirrel in a very long time. And of course we see lizards all the time. Yeah, so I spooked the hummingbirds. Anyway, we have lots of other beautiful birds, so thank goodness I didn't. Oh no, they hated the hummingbird feeder, Thea. They hated it. And the hummingbird feeder attracted ants. So it scared off the hummingbirds, and it ended up being crawling with ants because of the sugar. And so I just said, that's it, and we threw it in the garbage. And so I've had those hooks out there ever since. Yeah, it was awful. Yes, I hope they come back too. Now I think they do. They're seasonal, so they're only here certain times of the year. But I'm hoping that this year we won't spook them. So we spooked them 2 Decembers ago. Last December they didn't come back, so maybe this winter we'll get them back. That's nice, Christine. Having something you can decorate outside is fun. Yeah, I forget who brought up hummingbirds, but yeah, it's a funny story for sure. And I think I saw a few people have been crafting this weekend. That's awesome. Yes, my yard would be amazing for hummingbirds, and I really hope they come back. A cup on top. I forget how it worked, but I'm just over it. Where are you, Joyce, that they're there from May through September? Because I'm in Southwest Florida, and I'm pretty sure that it was in the winter that they were here. Pretty sure that it was winter months that we had them. I have a bunch of new patterns. Oh yeah, I'm wearing an Amazon dress too. Yes, it's like a medium blue. I thought it looked so cute with the light blue vest. Here, I can stand up so you can see it. I can barely move this morning. I did way too much exercise on top of standing on my feet working all weekend. So from standing on my feet working, my ankles hurt, and I did too many squats. So you know how that goes. It's hard to get up and down. Anyway, this is the dress with the vest. Now, I think the dress is way too skin tight to wear on its own, but with the vest over it, I think it is so figure flattering to have a tight silhouette under something loose and flowy. Like, I would not like the way this looked at all without the vest. But with the vest on, I wouldn't put, I love, love, love the tighter dress underneath. It's so figure flattering, even though it would not be on its own. I don't want to have to, do I have to show you to prove it? I don't want to show you to prove it. I don't have Spanx on or anything, so I mean, it's not figure flattering on me on its own, but when you put another layer over the top, I mean, it completely transforms. Thank you, Grace. Don't want to show it. Certainly not in this color. Judy's posting a link to the dress. Thank you, Rita. Thanks, Carrie. Thank you, Barbara. You know what I'm talking about though, right? But it's those tighter, and I've talked about this for years with wearing slim fitted jeans and a slim tank top underneath a flowy top. I've done it with the Sweet Clara top for years. It looks wonderful. Would you wear a tight tank top and tight jeans by themselves? Probably not, but when you put another layer over the top, it just is so beautiful. So same goes with the dresses. I think that do it tight and flowy is just a really wonderful combination. Got lots of new patterns coming. Can't tell you about any of them, but I'm working on a lot. Some of them I showed you in sneak peeks for sure. Got really trying to make more time to get into my video studio to make you more videos right now. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. I realized that this pattern has not been made into a video tutorial yet. That is the sand dollar motif market bag, and I'm going to remake it in Be So Baby yarn because it comes with so many colors now, and I thought it'd be really fun. Remember that blog post I made recently where I showed you some different nature inspiration photos and popped colors of Be So Baby yarn into the photo so you could see the nature inspiration for different palettes for yarn projects. I thought picking 4 or 5 of those colors might be really fun for remaking this bag. Would you guys like to make this in lots of colors, but like picking a color theme and then doing it? And then as I make that one, I'll make the video tutorial for it. So what I thought I'd do is make the sand dollar motifs in the center in colors and then pick one of the colors for the joining round, and that joining round, it'll be much easier to show you how to construct all of them because the joining will all be done after the motifs are made. Because it's a little tricky wrapping your head around this type of construction where you're joining squares in the diamond formation and joining in the round so that the fabric is in the round too. Once you learn how to do this, you will also be able to make a top. Imagine this as a tank top with the right size motifs, right? Imagine this using, imagine doing, once you learn how to work these in the round, what if you used half motifs at the top and bottom, and you could make it a cowl too. So there's lots, once you understand this construction style, there'll be lots of other ways that you could apply it, but there's no video for it, so it is a rather lengthy type of tutorial because of all the components that I just mentioned to you, so it requires crocheting the bag. And if I'm going to do that, I thought really doing a big pop of color might be super fun. So I will pick some colors in Be So Baby yarn. Do you remember the blog post where I did some different nature scenes and then picked the colors? Well, I started looking at those yesterday and trying to figure out which one speaks to me the most, and I will pick, oh yeah, like, remember there was an undersea photo of fish in a reef that was inspired by this color palette for the Queen Angel fish. So I'll pick one of the other. Thea was looking at them this weekend. Wonderful, me too. So one of them that I was really excited about was some cherry blossoms, which was a real pale palette. And then there was a darker palette that was really drawing my eye with some red and coral hibiscus. There was a black background and different colors in the green leaves. So I was thinking maybe dark sage and mint, or dark sage and olive green, cherry red with coral, and then maybe using black for the background. But I don't know, that might be better for something else. That might make a really beautiful Afghan for a bedroom. I can't decide if I want to go dark, light, or bright. So you know how that goes. So a little bit back burner-ish still. Oh wow, Dorothy, the birds sound like they're almost in your living room. That is wonderful. Many of the colors are going to be back in stock, hopefully later today. I do believe Be So Baby, all of the colors that are out of stock will be back in stock today. I am getting a shipment today, so I will be putting them back in stock as soon as possible, sometime today. And then I will have a few new colors to show you tomorrow. No, this project will not be a live video because it would take way too long. It is a pretty long process, I think. I don't know, maybe. I'll think about it. You know what? We could possibly do the joining live. If I do all the motifs in advance, yes, we could possibly do the joining of it live. I've actually considered doing the seamless, I've actually considered doing the seamless crochet join as you go for the joining round, but I don't know, it's pretty complicated to do that and join in the round like this. I think we'll save that. If I'm going to do a series of things with the seamless crochet technique, I think we have to start simple first. I think that would be more intermediate to advanced for joining. So yeah, we'll go back to normal on that. I know I sound like I'm rambling, but it's because I've got more of the thought in my head. Well, anything that's sold out will be coming back, so if you're looking for something that you can't, that is sold out on my website, we have that awesome new button feature on there called the wait list. And so any time that something is sold out and you want it, just pop your email address in there, and then as soon as it goes back in stock, you will automatically receive an email that it's available again. Oh, that's great, Dorothy. Yes, Be So Baby yarn will, the sold out colors will be back in stock later today, and I will have a couple new colors as well. I'll show them to you tomorrow. But you can check the website later today for the sold out colors to be back in stock. How long is Trixie? The Trixie pullover can be as long as you want it. It's a top-down pullover, so you can crochet it until it's the right length for you. I have another really big crochet bag pattern to share with you too, but I can't I can't show it to you until the colors are back in stock. So really excited about that. It's beautiful. It uses 5 colors of Be So Baby yarn, and it's a big like beach bag style bag, and it's so pretty. Very excited to share that with you. So that will probably be a new pattern soon too. Does anybody have any other questions? Yeah, so lots of exciting stuff to show you guys soon. So I'll have more updates tomorrow and more patterns soon. Lots of fun stuff coming. Oh, good. Well, Kim, I hope you got on the waiting list for that one. That is a beautiful color, and it did sell out very quickly. But we are working as hard as possible behind the scenes to get things back in stock and new stuff coming out. So I appreciate all the support. Thank you. Bjorn's playing in a bowl of water. He likes to play. Does anybody have any other questions? Oh, and I'm not, I want to crochet bathing suit, which yarn? Dorothy, I've crocheted bathing suits in Be So Sporty yarn so far. I think if you were going to do a lace overlay on an existing bathing suit, you could do that and Be So Fine, but I think if you're going to do the bathing suit itself, I've had great success with Be So Sporty yarn making bathing suits. And you can find one of my patterns on my website. It's called the Lacy Made Bikini. I have not made a video for it yet, probably should. You're welcome, Dorothy. Wait and see if there's any more questions. Oh, look at all those colors behind me. The rain really does bring out all the colors in my yard. Okay, Petra, please get on the waiting list for all the colors that you're excited about, okay? Because then as soon as I list things back in stock, my website automatically will send you an email and let you know Thanks, Judy. I don't know why I laugh. All right, well, I don't see any other questions, so I think we'll just hold everything off until we share more excitement later today. Yes, those colors are beautiful, Joyce. Thank you so much, everybody, for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of rainstorm, the bird orchestra we heard this morning, my garden update, my yarn updates and project updates, and show and tell on for what I'm wearing. I hope you enjoyed chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you have any friends that might enjoy my content, please share my videos with your friends too. I'd really appreciate it. See you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye-bye.